Good day and welcome to Daily Burst on PFTV, your quick and refreshing soft Angote news on society, lifestyle, culture and stories that matter. I am Moses Samari, here to the stories putting people first. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to collaborate with the Afri-Granite Farmers Association of Nigeria, AGFAN, and other agricultural stakeholders to boost productivity, create jobs, and accelerate sustainable economic growth. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator Dr. George Akome, made this known on Tuesday in Abuja while receiving a delegation of AGFAN led by its president, Abdullahi Mohammed Isa. Our correspondent, Jennifer Faga, in our report.
Represented by the Secretary, General Service Office, Dr. Ibrahim Abubakar Kana, the SGF underscored the strategic importance of groundnut production to Nigeria's economic trajectory, describing it as both stable food and a critical driver of national development. He recalled the historic significance of the famous groundnut pyramid in northern Nigeria, noting that they contributed substantially to the country's gross domestic products in the 1940s and 1950s, and even supported the early oil exploration efforts. Jennifer Faga, PFTV News.
The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for action over the recent attacks in Plateau State, asking authorities to address and prosecute those behind the killings. CAN President Daniel Oko described the attacks as not just tragic, but also unacceptable. Our correspondent, Doreen Azege, has more, and now she reports.
Sunday's attack in Angon Rukoba in Jos North local government area left 28 people dead and several others injured. Expectedly, the incident has sparked outrage among Nigerians and protests by angry residents of the area. CAN told Nigerians to be vigilant and calm, but maintained that the nation owes the dead justice. Doreen Azege, PFTV News.
We're now due for a break. Daily Best to continue shortly. Please remain there. Welcome back to Daily Burst. More on our bulletin today. The Nigerian Senate has expeditiously approved the request of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to go for external loans totaling $6 billion. The Senate approved the loans following the presentation and consideration of the report by Senator Aliyu Wamako, APC Sokoto North Chairman, Senate Committee on Local and Foreign Debt. Earlier, President Bola Tinubu's request to borrow was contained in two separate letters addressed to the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, that were read during plenary. According to Tinubu, the proceeds would be used for budget implementation and also development of priority infrastructure projects and also repayment of relatively expensive domestic and external debt, adding that the facility would also help the federal government meet urgent financial obligation when necessary. The president said that Nigeria's total public debt currently stands at 110.3 US dollar, equivalent to about 159.2 trillion as of December 31st, 2025. According to him, the loan would be drawn in phases to reduce pressure on the country's debt stock and servicing obligation. Malam Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, has been returned to the custody of the Independent Corruption Practices and Other Related Commission, ICPC. The former governor, who left custody on March 27, 2026, following the death of his mother, was rearranged. Earlier, the court had adjourned his application for bail till March 31, 2026. However, he first appeared at the Kaduna State High Court for a separate charge filed against him by ICPC, but the absence of the second defendant stalled the hearing, which was then adjourned to 10th April 2026. He was then taken to the Federal High Court, Kaduna, which was scheduled to hear his application for bail. We're again due for a break, to return shortly. Please stay there. Welcome back once again to Daily Burst. President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday met with top security officials to review the recent killings in Plateau State and invited Governor Caleb Mutfwang to Abuja for discussions on the matter. The attack, which occurred on Sunday in Angwan Rukoba community, just north local government area, left at least 28 people dead and many other injured. Our correspondent Jennifer Fage has more, and how she reports.
Briefing journalists in Abuja, Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris described the incident as regrettable but emphasized that it does not indicate a breakdown of security. That security agencies have launched a clearance operation to prevent reprisal attacks and reiterated the federal government's deep concern and condolences to the people of Plateau State. According to the minister, the president's meeting with security chiefs aimed to assess the situation and implement decisive measures towards a lasting solution. Jennifer Faga, PFTV News.
The government of Canada has announced an increase in application fees for permanent residence and citizenship for Nigerians and other foreign nationals seeking residency in the country. The new fee will take effect on April 30th, 2026. According to an official notice published on the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada website, cited by our correspondent, IRCC said the hike was aimed at maintaining timely and reliable services and keeping pace with inflation. The agency noted that permanent residence fees will increase by as low as $25 US, while the citizenship fee will rise by approximately 2.7%. That is it on this edition of People's First Television Daily Burst. I am Moses Samari. Stay informed, stay inspired, and stay connected. This is PFTV. Have a good day.